Hello everyone, we are going to solve last problem from stack and queue data structure and lesson number 7. We already finished first three, buckets, fish, and another one was nested parameter. Today we are going to solve about building blocks, stone blocks. The main concept about this problem is we should find out minimum number of blocks needed to build the wall. If we want to make any stone walls, then how many blocks we should use, we should find it out. And we have one array H, and from this array we should find out how many blocks we need. We have total 9 values. We should find out and how many blocks we need. So let's go to finish this problem. As we mentioned, now we are solving stack and queue data structure. That's why I am going to use a stack data structure. Stack like this. After that, I should take one variable which will count. Initially I take it 0. It will count blocks, and then for each loop in the I. Then after that below I am defining, not below, sorry, array. Then later I am going to use while loop, because we will check until we will not find how many blocks we need. That's why we should use while loop. It will searching continuously until it will get desired result, actual result. So at first we have to check is empty or not. Stack is empty. This is the first condition. Second condition is I is smaller than below dot p. If it's like this, then below dot pop. And pop, there is no variable inside the pop method, that's why we don't need to define anything. And now you will check another condition. If below dot is, that one is not empty, and this one is empty, or I is greater than below dot p. If it's like this way, then below dot push, and it will take value from the I, because we are iterating our array value and we are defining inside this variable. That's why we should call this variable again. So like this, and we should increment count. If this condition will be fulfilled, then we will get this information and count will be increased. Later, what we have to do, we should return count like this way. And this is the way to solve this problem. Let's try to run it. Is it working or not? Yeah, it works fine. What I did, I should explain it again, then it will helpful to understand. We should find out the minimum number of blocks, how many blocks we need to make a wall, a stone wall. That's why at first we define struct data structure, and initially I call the variable name is value. After that it will count the block number. That's why I took one variable. It's about count, and initially I define it 0. After that I use for each loop, and inside the for each loop I define all array value in I variable, and inside the for each loop I am calling another loop. It's while loop, which will help to check how many blocks we need. That's at first we are going to check if our stack data structure is empty or not. If it's not empty and I is smaller than value peak, then value.pop. Pop is a built-in method. It's come from struct data structures, and later we are going to check another condition. Here at first we are checking if value is, if stack is empty or not. If value is empty, like a stack data structure is empty and I is greater than value.peak. Peak means find out the first one, and value.push, and after that we are defining variable. Later we are incrementing count, and finally we return it. I hope everyone understand. And now let's go to submit. Run again this code. Now let's go to submit and check what is our score. It's evaluating. Oh, congratulations, we received 100% score because we fulfilled all the requirements according to the problem statement. And I hope everyone understand clearly, and if you have any question please write it in comment section, and if you have any suggestions or you have better solution you can share it in the comment section. And please subscribe my channel and share my channel with your friends, which will helpful to learn something more. Thank you very much. Take care. See you in my next video.